Esta noche tengo ganas de buscarla, de borrar lo que ha pasado.
Okay guys, welcome back. Welcome to lesson 2 of your trading journey. Now I know you saw where to start. I also put another video of kind of going over Gifu, and this one is lesson 2 on who I must become. So this is going to be about trading with the end in mind, building your trader identity. By yours again, truly, me. It's going to be a little bit different. It's probably not what you're expecting for a trading video. You're probably like, why do we have to talk about this? Or what importance does this have for me if you are saying those things inside your head? And honestly, this is something that is truly important because I'll see if I can find a clip of it, or if you guys have known of this clip before. Ben Affleck is like, they have this rule or something where he's like, you have to act as if, and he's like, you have to act as you're the motherfucking CEO of the company.
Phrase we use here. I think it's time you all learned it. Act as if. Do you understand what that means? Act as if you are the fucking president of this firm. Act as if you got a 9-inch cock, okay? Act as if.
That's how you're gonna become that, right? So how do you expect to be the most professional trader or most successful trader if you don't act as it? And I've been working on this myself because I've been in this journey for like a year now. And these are things that I'm starting to realize, no, for real, this is true. This is something I really gotta be doing. This is how I'm gonna align with that disciplined version of me that's so highly disciplined and successful in my trades that they just flow to me naturally. I don't even have to chase them. I just do my strategy. I call it a day. I keep it consistent. I keep it cute. And we get the day going with another $1,000 in my bank account. Who knows what the amount will be? But the thing is that we have to act as that person now so that we can practice being that person until we get there. It sounds stupid maybe to you, but I promise you this might be something like a big step that could really make that breakthrough for you. So let's get into it. What does success in trading actually look like? Success in trading is not fast money, random wins, or flashy profits. Real success is consistency, discipline, emotional control, and long-term growth. These two phenomenal women you see on the screen, I did put their ads on Instagram if you want to go look them up. Their trading journey was like years ago, and they started it and they have come so far, but it took time on the charts. It took failing and learning from their mistakes and not giving up even when they didn't see the return immediately from all the time and work that they put into the market. It took them a lot of time to be where they are right now, but they wouldn't be there if they didn't keep going. And that's a big thing I want you to take away from all of this. Because you could start trading today, but are you going to be still doing it tomorrow? And here are some common misconceptions that people get versus the reality. Common beginner misconceptions is that success means making thousands fast. I thought this coming in too. I thought I was going to, you know what, I'm going to flip a quick 100 into 1,000. Oh, that's not how it works. You're probably going to lose multiple hundreds before you get to that 1,000, and that's okay. Success means winning every trade. Common misconception. I thought the same thing. I thought even with the AI scanner, I thought that there was no way that I was going to be losing the trade. I thought even if I learned all the 5 steps and strategy, I was going to freaking make every trade count. And the thing is that there's more than plays into that than we understand ourselves as traders. Another big common misconception is, and I had this one really hard, success means quitting my job next month. You might not get to quit your job next month. It might take you a couple months. It might take you a year. But if you don't keep going, you'll never know. The reality is, success means protecting your capital. When you're trading, risk management. Add your stop loss to every trade. Protect your capital. Because, yeah, it might be a loss, but a loss of $5 hurts way less than a loss of $100. Or let's say, I found the word, it's a blown account. Yes, that's what happens when you don't put a stop loss and you let your money go in like 5 minutes because you were trying to be greedy and win a certain amount in less time. So you put the points up and you end up losing all of your money in 5 minutes instead of having a bigger profit than you thought you were going to get. That's what I'm saying. Success in reality means following your strategy, following it from every single step that is required of you. I have been on my journey of doing my own trades using the trend trap strategy, and there have been so many times that I did not completely follow through that strategy, and it has cost me more than when I have done the strategy. It's hard to really follow through when your emotions get in the way, but if you can just control them, which goes into my second part, that will help you so much more. Don't listen to the little voice that's saying to you, you need the money, just take it now. That means don't take it. Don't take it yet. It's not ready. And yeah, so it also plays with that next one. Success means controlled emotions. You really do have to have that emotional control within yourself. I struggle with this so hard because there's a big part of what's it called, we're gonna get into this later eventually, your limiting beliefs on money and the way you feel about money. I'm scared to lose it, but I'm also scared not to make it enough or fast enough. So my emotions when it comes to that is like, I feel so nervous when I'm in the chart, especially if I had already chosen New York session. I want to get my trade in while I'm in New York session before the session closes. So I'm over here, I'm trying. My emotions are getting me in a state of, I have to force this trade. Don't do it. I've set alerts that later, they sound off on my phone and on my computer, and I'm able to check it, and then it's the perfect time to get in instead of me forcing it there at that moment. And let's say you're working a job and the time that you go back to work is not part of the time that your trading thing pops up, or you're not able to take that trade at that time. That's okay. There's gonna be many more. Let it go. And the last misconception before I make this any longer, success means progress over perfection, and this one is so real. Progress comes with time. You don't have to be perfect at this. I wasn't. You can make those mistakes that I'm telling you about, the misconceptions, all this. You can make all of the mistakes and nothing bad is gonna happen. I'm still here. I may have lost money. I'm still here and I have more money to put in. That's okay. Losing it is part of the learning part. You get burned too many times, you'll figure out, let me stop doing the stuff that was burning me, right or wrong. This is just how it works. That's just how you're going to learn. We're stubborn people. Human beings are so stubborn sometimes, but these are how we learn. Okay, now we're going to tap into hobby trader versus disciplined trader. Your results often reflect your habits. A hobby trader, which is sometimes what I was being when I'm trying to be the other, a hobby trader characteristics, see if you find yourself within this and reflect on yourself for it, as long as you can be honest with you. A characteristic of a hobby trader is trades based on emotions, changes strategy constantly, over trades, skips journaling, focuses only on money, and treats losses personally. I've done all of those things, but I've also had the wisdom within myself to know that I choose to do better. Okay, and now we're gonna get into disciplined trader characteristics, and I'm not there yet, but these are the characteristics that I want to continue to work on in my life to be there. I can be straight up on that. I still see myself as a hobby trader sometimes, but let me name off these characteristics just so you guys can hear it out and understand the difference, which is pretty much everything that's opposite from the other one. So, disciplined trader characteristics are: follows a strategy, waits for setups, tracks trades, reviews wins and losses, prioritizes risk management, and focuses on growth. Now, if you don't already have those characteristics, believe that one day you will continue to act into that person that has those characteristics. We'll move on to the next slide because I don't want to get too much into this because later we're gonna get into it. Okay, yo, don't judge me for this, and if you do, I don't care because I love it. So before I made this presentation, I needed to make something that I could look at my phone every day and be like, that's me. Because I think Shelby Sapp was the one that put it in one of her videos or one of her interviews where, like, when she's having that problem of being in touch with that alter ego of herself, that highest version of herself, she says, I am her. I am her. And if I could turn I am her into a picture, baby, it's in this slide. Let me show you. Because this is who I'm trying to get you to understand. You can create your trader vision of. You can create, it doesn't just have to be about the money that comes into the bank account. It could be so much more. So let's get into it. Creating your trader vision. Trading is not just about making money. It's about creating options, confidence, discipline, and a future you're proud of. If it helps, close your eyes and picture this. Where are you 1 year from now? Imagine paying bills with less stress, having an amount of money in your bank account that you're happy with, the places you're going to travel to, spending more time with your family, especially if you have kids and you're working all the time. Imagine getting to take that day off and be at home with your kids and grow with them. Imagine your trading account hitting your take profit. Visualize what that looks like. Maybe you've taken a couple trades already and some of them have hit stop loss or most of them have. Imagine what it would look like if it hit take profit. Feeling proud of yourself because you kept your word to yourself and you kept going. You didn't just give up because the first couple trades didn't work out. You didn't just give up because you didn't understand how any of this works, because sometimes it can be hard. You kept going and you kept that word to yourself. You were gonna make trading happen and it did. I want you to focus on the bigger picture for yourself through trading. Trading is not just about charts or extra income. Trading can be a vehicle that helps you step into the person that you truly want to become. Maybe your vision is bigger than yourself. Maybe it's about growing your income so you can pay off debt, buy the car you've always wanted, retire your mom and dad, create more time freedom to be present for your child or your children. Maybe it's about building location freedom, being able to travel the world, experience different countries, and still generate income through trading. Your trading journey can become more than learning a skill. It can become the foundation of building confidence, freedom, and the life you once only imagined. And with knowing all of this stuff, really think about the stuff you want to. What is it about money and trading that you want to achieve? What is it that you want from this journey? Because it can't just be money. There's no way you're going to tell me that the money portion of this is the only thing you want out of it. What would you do with the money? Who would you become with the money? What people would you help? Because there's no way that if you're on my feed, if you're watching one of my videos, you don't want to help anybody. I am so big on that, even when I only had a little bit of money. And I'm not saying this because I'm such a good person. No, there's a fulfilling part of me that like makes my heart just grow by giving to other people, even if it's not dollars, like giving something to somebody or helping other people that I'm able to when I'm able to is like I don't know, but there's no way you're watching my video and you don't know what that feels like. So if you're here, think about those things, imagine those things, choose those things. Like, what is it with trading and the money that you can receive from trading that you want to work towards? I don't want you to just think about the money. The money is cool. I want you to visualize the money. Pick an amount that you like, because mine is a pretty big one. I'm not even going to tell you how much it is because I still in my heart feel guilty for the amount that I want, but I'm trying to reassure myself that I am deserving of that amount. Even if my mind tells me I'm not, I am. The amount of work that I'm putting into this and the amount of people that I want to help along the way, the things that I want to be able to achieve with this money, I am worth every cent of it. And I'm going to keep telling myself that. And I'm going to keep visualizing that. I don't give a fuck, Keisha. Anyways, that had no reason to be said, but I've heard it before and I like it, so fuck you, bitches. Okay, I'm going to stop cussing because I did say I was going to work on that. Anyways, let's get back into this video. So the next slide that we're going to be talking about is taking action. Yes, I did not just tell you all of these things just so you can think about them in your little cabecita. I'm telling you this to actually do it. And by do it, I mean do it today. Do it yesterday. Stop waiting and start doing. Take a look at what you're doing now and replace it with actions to make you a better trader so that you can reach the goals you want to achieve through trading. Create that vision of yourself that you want to become and really look at what you're doing now that doesn't serve that new version of you. It won't be easy, but staying who you are now won't get you where you want to be. So maybe let's cut that shit off. Start today by cutting out the time that you're spending scrolling. Put it into looking at the market. If trading is what you want to do, make trading your life. For right now. I'm not saying every day until you die. I'm saying for right now. Take the time from scrolling that you're putting into your phone, put it into looking at the market. Take out distractions. Replace drinking with your friends and doing drugs with looking at the charts and studying how the market moves. The biggest recommendation out of all of this that I want you to take away much to do with personally developing yourself, because if you can't grow, then you will always stay the same, baby. There's no hope for you. But if you can actually take the time and chance to grow yourself, this is where I'm gonna tell you, cut off watching movies and shows. This is a big thing that I don't think a lot of us are able to take out of our lifestyle. It keeps us comfortable. It keeps us entertained, but when you can replace it with something like personal development and podcasts to nurture your mind and break through your current version of yourself, this will help you become your future self. Like, I'm so serious. Out of all of these things that I've done, this one has been a big one for me because I have quit drinking, I quit smoking, I quit hanging out with my friends. I'm getting better at the scrolling, but there was a point in time where I just deleted all my socials. I never miss my social media. That's not something that I need to be doing all the time. So I've deleted my apps before, but there's times where I find myself scrolling and then I just go and do something else. But the biggest thing out of all of these things that I don't feel like would have helped me to become who I am today is the personal development of all of this. Bob Proctor, go watch him. Jim Rohn, go watch him. I'm sure you've heard of Tony Robbins or have seen his ads before. Even read a book. I know many people feel like they can't read or they think reading is boring or whatever. Reading is probably the most best thing you can do for yourself ever in this world. And I'm not talking about go read those stupid books, fictions, whatever. I'm sorry, they're not stupid. I don't mean to be rude. Just get educational books, self-help books, things that are teaching you something. Learn about money. If that's what you want, learn about money. If you want to become a leader, read books about becoming a leader. If you want to be better with people, read books about being better with people. If you want to be the best freaking trader in the world, read books on trading. Do it. It's so much better for you than watching TV shows, going and scrolling on your phone for an hour. Don't get me wrong. Scrolling catches me too, and other people that I know. But these are things that are going to help you get where you want to go, because obviously if you're watching this video right now, you're not happy where you're at. And neither am I. I don't think I will be for a while because of the amount that I want to make. But we're going to keep pushing every freaking day. Every freaking day. Let's go. So next slide. Guys, do not hate me, because I'm going to put this at the end of every lesson video that I give you. Homework. Again, love me, hate me, I don't care. This is going to help you become a better trader at the end of the day. Practice what I am teaching you. Just practice it. Just see if it works. I don't know. Number 1, create who you want to become through trading. Think about what it is you want to accomplish through trading, the lifestyle, the amount that would bring you financial freedom, the places you would like to visit, and the people you'd be able to help in your life. Number 2 of this homework, visualize that version of yourself. For you to be the trader you want to become, you need to connect with that version of yourself by visualizing yourself already there. Now, there's so many different videos that you can watch about visualization and how it works. This has been probably the toughest thing on my whole journey that I've had to do. I'm not the best at visualizing. I've had to really get into meditation and different things and aspects to be able to help me visualize. But I have noticed through a lot of studies and a lot of research, if you can't visualize yourself there, it's a much harder journey and much harder for you to connect with that future self. So if you need to look into that, go ahead and look into that. This will almost be like time traveling to the future where you've already accomplished all your goals. You're setting and don't visualize this is my biggest problem with all of this is don't visualize how you're going to get there, but see yourself already in that moment of having it. Because I tend to visualize how I'm going to do it. That's the point, is you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to visualize yourself there already. And I tend to look at try to see myself being the one accomplishing, doing all of that. Give it to the universe. Let her figure it out. You're still going to have to do the actions, but the thing is, you need to see yourself already have done the actions and everything. Okay, my last piece of homework for you. And I probably made this video longer than it needed to be, but I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, anyways, the last homework, I've left a template down below for you to try. It's something that I used to use before trading, but it was just for me to basically replace my actions that I'm doing that are not serving me for who I want to become, making a list of goals of things that I want to accomplish, and then at the bottom putting actions to replace the bad ones with the good ones that would get me closer there. I placed it down below for you guys, and hopefully you're able to download it. But you can always use just a piece of paper. That's what I originally did. I took a big piece of paper from my sketchbook and just wrote it out. You can write down what you're currently doing in your life, then write it with in the middle a list of goals you want to accomplish. At the very end, the bottom, I want you just to put the actions you'll replace your current ones with that are aligned with the goals and will get you there. Basically everything I just said it in a much nicer way. I really feel like if you do any of these homeworks, the last one, do the last one, at least. The other ones, I still say please do them. They're pretty important. But the third one is where you're going to have the most takeaway. So if you're on my team and you're currently on this journey trying to figure things out, I want you to be very honest with yourself when you're doing this. And if you need my help, I'll be there. And if I have your permission, I would like to tell you straight up the things that you need me to tell you straight up, because I won't hold back. But there's more people that will. Be patient with yourself on this journey. It's a long one, but it's one that deserves you to be giving yourself that bit of grace through it. I'm not saying you see yourself be lazy and just don't do nothing. You know that you should be taking a trade and you just don't do it. Don't do that. But realize that when you're making the move of taking a trade and you fail that trade, don't be hard on yourself for failing. There's so many things that people are going to tell you, or at least so many people told me. It wasn't easy when I first got into this because I did have my mentors pushing me and telling me and kind of like helping me through this, kind of, cheering me on through this. But the people that I loved the most, that I told them I was doing this, they weren't, I would say, happy for me. They kind of saw it as, what am I doing? It's a loss of money. It's a mistake. What am I doing? And I started to question myself. I started to question what the fuck I was doing, why I was doing it, if I was just losing money, throwing it away a lo pendejo, like they say. And there's also going to be times where those same people are going to tell you, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just the people I had around me. The fuck? But, they'll make you feel like you're being greedy for taking this journey, because I'm sure that if you're doing trading right now and if you're thinking about taking trading serious, it's not because you want to make a couple thousand. I'm sure you have a much bigger number in your head, like I do. And I wouldn't be the one to tell you, if you made it this far, you're not greedy. You're not doing this just because you want stupid amounts of money that you're able to piss away and throw away everywhere. You're probably doing this for a good reason. You probably want to help a lot of people. You probably just want to be able to help yourself. I'm telling you, there was a point I was homeless. Girl, I was living on the streets. And I was still hearing that I was greedy. Now, you might face greed in parts of this journey. I did. But it doesn't make you and the person that you are a greedy person. They're just, when you have not received that kind of money before, it's something you learn to control along the way. It's possible. But I just wanted to give you that quick note because it happens. It happened to me, at least, when I told people, or when I told my family that I was going to get into trading. I was crazy. I was greedy. I was a bunch of different things. I don't know. But none of those were true. And I know that now. I have that realization now that I know the reasons I'm doing this. And they're not going to stop me. Nobody's going to stop me. I don't care what anybody else has to say. At the end of the day, they're not the ones that are going to be paying my lifestyle or the things that I want. And so you have to remove those thoughts. And if it makes it even better for you, don't even tell anybody you're doing trading. Yeah, you don't even have to tell anybody. Just, do it for yourself. Keep it a secret. When you're, making thousands and thousands of dollars, then maybe you can do, a little quiet flex. That's where I'm hoping to be one day. I haven't been quiet about my journey at all. But the day that I can flip that freaking profit that just changes my life, believe that I'm gonna have just a little quiet flex on there, But anyways, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thank you for watching as far into this video as you have. I hope it's really helped you. There's gonna be a lesson 3 in between. We'll see if I do another Gifu video, because I want to connect more people to the platform. This is a platform I really feel like could change a lot of people's lives. But we're gonna cut it short, leave it there. Bye. Thank you.
Ella siempre sin saber, sin siquiera sospechar, mi deseo de